Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog, another weekly vlog, a couple days in my life. Do you know what I'm starting off the day by doing? It's actually midday, it's my lunch break. I'm back at work. That's an interesting one after 3 weeks off, but I digress. It's time to repot this bad boy. I think she'd went to plant daycare. She spent the last 3 weeks at Fatma's house. Her mum offered to take care of 2 of my plants. I've only got this one back so far, but she needs to be repotted. She needed to be repotted from weeks ago, but she's getting a little bit sad now, so we're gonna repot her. I was going to put her in this one because I see that you're supposed to do 2 inches up, and this is 13, but I still think that's still a little bit too small. So I'm just gonna go all out. Is that a bit risky? I'm gonna do this size, and I think she should be fine in that. We'll just go with it. I'm very at the early stages of being like a proper plant mum, so I'm willing to take the risk and learn to see what I'm doing. So I thought I would start with this one. The other one was a lot bigger, and that would definitely need to go in a pot this size. But I was just a bit on the fence about this one because really I could put it in this, but it just almost seems like I'm putting it in the same size pot. But we need to at least try. I did search on TikTok a few examples of what I should do. I heard that you're supposed to just take them out with the roots and straight into the pot. No detangling of the roots, apparently. This girly pops is telling me. Oh, whoa, look at that. How cool is that though? Oh my God, she's dripping. Let's put her in. I just hope that she lives a bit better now. I think it's the weather and the temperature in the flat that just makes them a bit sleepy, you know, like she's a little bit sleepy right now. So let's see what else she does.
I know this plant in particular needs to be repotted. Do too much, you may mess it up. Take the plant out of its nursery pot.
Okay.
Nursery pot.
New nursery pot.
Plants. Okay. You see? Oh, you want me to do it again? New
This girl's
nursery
funny.
pot.
I had to follow her. She's funny.
And then you take your plant and you set it directly in the new.
Oh, hold on. Why would she do that? Maybe I'm supposed to put the soil in first. Wait, pause. What I need to do. So I think she went back on herself a bit. So I need to put the soil in the bottom, a little bit of soil. Oh no, I'm just winging it. Put the plant in there.
I didn't do too much. Very simple. And then you just backfill. I'm gonna put this bamboo stake back in there for some support. Plant with minimal stress.
Okay. That sounds easy enough. I'm using household repotting mixed soil, but I've run out of it, and then I realised that the soil that I went and purchased on the weekend, because it's always been my plan to repot this, so that was one of the first things I'd done when I returned back. I think it's outdoor soil, like you'll see it. Look at this. Please, any advice is welcome, because I need to do this again with my second plant. But it says it's all purpose, but it doesn't say that is for indoor. This is completely different to the first one though, the household one. Oh guys, have I messed up? This isn't soil, this is compost. I just want you to be healthy. I don't know, any fellow plant parents out there, please drop your suggestions in the comment box for me. I just need her to be able to stand up properly. I don't have a stick. There we go. She looks good now. Now you look better. You even look better in this bigger pot. I feel like this was made for you. Also, I'm gonna sow some thyme, and I'm well aware that this should have been done at the start of the year for them to harvest around the now time, but do you know what? I'm just going to wing it. At the moment, I'm just doing a lot of trial and error and just having fun whilst doing it, and I love, like, see, even just my plants, like you don't get anything in return, but I just love seeing them grow and just flourish. So I'm just gonna see. So I'm just gonna pop them in some water for a few days so they can actually sprout a bit before I pop them into the pots. I also have pepper, so I don't know whether to try that. I might try this first and then I'll try pepper after. And I've done this before, but I never actually got around to doing the potting. I'll update you guys on this. Okay, that's enough planting for now. We're done. Good morning, it's a lovely new day. I'm working. I'm also eating some Smarties. I thought I'd give myself a treat. I've just had a really stressful call, so I'm gonna eat some Smarties. I actually bought them yesterday to go with my frozen yogurt. I had frozen yogurt after dinner yesterday with some strawberries and some Biscoff and these, yeah. Also, I was saying that I want to go to that new froyo place once it opens. Yochi, I think it's called. It was actually about to be my lunch break, so I'm gonna take a break. In about 5 minutes, I'm just gonna wrap up some bits and go from there. Also, the Chronicles are finding Eclipse glasses that used to be free and now they're charging £10 per pair in the shops. That's if you're lucky enough to get your hands on a pair. One of my friends was like, let's go to Primrose Hill, let's go and see the eclipse tonight. As you know, like there's supposed to be an eclipse this evening, but I was like, I'm not going anywhere without a pair of glasses. I'm not trying to destroy my eyesight. So she was just, I think she's been looking and searching for where we can get glasses from. But I've been seeing all over TikTok that people have been queuing for these glasses from early hours in the morning. But she has just said that apparently there's some at one of our local stores. So I don't know how true that is, but we'll just see how it goes. If we're successful, then you will see me this evening at the solar eclipse. But if not, then you won't see me because I'm not trying to mess up my eyesight. God forbid. And I'm also not trying to do the whole selfie mode on my camera because I like my phone, you know, I need my phone. Yeah, we'll see. I think I need to take the L and realise that I won't be looking at the sun this evening because we cannot get glasses. I actually just called a store that ChatGPT recommended me actually, that should have glasses, and they said that they were like a telescope store, so in theory they should have glasses. So I'm calling them, and then the guy was like, no darling, we're actually a drainage company. And I was like, oh okay, I had to run that back real quick. But to be fair, he was really nice about it. He said he's had about 50 calls today about this because Google is recommending their store to people. I reckon previously there was like a solar, there was like a telescope store, I reckon. There's no luck in getting them. I'm literally just having a little snack. I'm gonna have these crisp and obviously the dip that I love, both from M&S. Still obsessed, but yeah. Do you know what though? I think I don't necessarily need to see the sun and the moon. I don't need to see the crossover. I think it'd be more interesting seeing the sky just go black. I'm about to do a side quest. This eclipse is in less than 4 hours. Let's go see if we can get some eclipse glasses. Ellen are on our way, but her mum just called and said there's some back available at our local store. But we are 5 minutes away from the Wembley store. Look how close we are. The gag is that the guy back that way by us is putting them on hold. So I just said to Celine, let's just firm it. What should we do? Should we go back?
I don't know!
Okay, so the guy has put aside 4 for us back there, but we're still gonna go to this one and like just get one. Let's go see where they got glasses. Oh, hello, can I just get one please? Thank you. Thanks so much. We got them. I did pay £7 for mine. And then the one from our local, we got these for £5 each. Mine has the ISO on it, so I'm a bit more confident with those, but these ones don't. So that's it's a bit odd, but we did look up at the sun and you can see what's going on. So hopefully it's all fine. There are some numbers on here to be fair, so I'm just going to assume that is confirmation. I'm just gonna get ready. I'm gonna shower real quick and then we're gonna head to Primrose Hill. guys, this Primrose Hill is so busy. Like, if you can see the view behind us, it's actually insane. I'll try and show you guys, but it goes on. But it's a nice vibe here. Good morning. It's a new day. It's actually a new week. I'm sorry to tell you guys. I will be so transparent. I finding my feet after coming back from holiday. It's been one of the tasks. Obviously with work, been smashing it, but in terms of like getting these vlogs out and getting back into a solid routine, not going to lie, it's been a bit of a challenge. You guys just saw me at Primrose Hill at the solar eclipse. It was actually such a nice vibe. And I'll scream about it. I love London during the summer and it was such a lovely vibe. Although it was packed as hell, we were literally packed in there like a pack of sardines, but with a little bit of lenience, but it was still nice to see and just have that experience. I'm literally just taking care of my face because I think since I've come back, it does need a bit of hydrating. And I think it could be worse, to be fair. I don't think my skin is like super dehydrated, but I just think I need to keep up with my skincare a bit more. So I've just used this ordinary hyaluronic acid. I need a little bit of hydration. But one thing about me, I don't like to layer my skin up too much unless I'm doing a specific like skincare dedicated like morning or evening before I go to sleep. So I'm literally just going to put on hyaluronic acid. I might do an eye cream. I like to do that at night time, but I feel like I can add some volume, some life to my under eye. So I think I'll use the Kiehl's creamy treatment. I love me some Kiehl's. I love me some Kiehl's. It literally looks like this because I think it's got avocado in it, so it's a little bit grainy. Yeah, with avocado. I hate avocado, can I just say? I hate consuming it. But I don't mind the eye cream. I think because the summer, although it's like mid-August, I feel like the summer is wrapping up. So I'm getting FOMO of not doing a lot of stuff in London this summer because obviously I was away for 3 weeks, and then since coming back I've just been all hands on deck, getting stuck back into not just my 9 to 5 but also my other side quest job, which I was away for on the weekend just gone, and I'll be away for this weekend, which is why there's also a hold on my travel vlogs, but they will be coming. I'm going to start it as soon as I'm back. I'm going to start the Thailand vlog as soon as I'm back next week, so that's something to look forward to. I'm going to do it in 3 separate vlogs though. I think the hefty vlogs, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys prefer it when they're a little bit shorter. I feel like with YouTube you have to find like a middle ground. So obviously my Japan travel vlog was well over an hour, which I usually do with all of my vlogs, but I feel like I can keep them to like 45 minutes to an hour max. You guys would like that, right? So the plan is to do Thailand 1 vlog, so you'll get Bangkok and Koh Samui in 1 travel vlog. Next you'll see the whole of Vietnam, so Hanoi, Da Nang and Hoi An in 1 travel vlog, and the last travel vlog would be my Malaysia travel vlog, which would be a lot shorter because I literally only did 2.5 days there, but it would still be fun. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I hope I've still got my travel vlog watchers over here because I love me a good travel vlog. I'm looking for an SPF for my face. I was going to put on vitamin C, but I'm not going to do that because I feel like I just need to get stuck into work. I'm going to use this Paula's Choice one simply because I've run out of my Beauty of Joseon, and also because it isn't necessarily my favourite SPF. I think it leaves a white cast, but let's see. It's one of those ones where I just want to use it up so I don't have it anymore, and I'm not going to waste it and just throw it out. So we're going to use this. Actually, it's not bad for a white cast, and the consistency is decent. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, from next week you will see me outside a little bit more. I feel like you've been seeing my 4 walls a bit in this vlog, but I will be outside. I'm literally like, there's no way I'm going another week living in London and not being outside throughout the summer. I still want to do another bike ride in the summer whilst the summer's still here. So I think I'll get into Central at some point and do a little cycle on one of the Santander bikes. I'm going to go see Selena and Suad next week. Yoshi visit for the frozen yogurt next week. Yeah, more plans for a bit more London inside the city. Do you know what? One thing I do like to do after I've set all of this setting spray. Charlotte Tilbury, baby. All right, let me go shower. I need to sort this out. I feel like I just have so much clothes. So a Vinted clear out haul is definitely pending because if you could see the amount of clothes that I have, it's genuinely ridiculous and I'm not liking it. It makes me really uncomfortable. I need to just continue building up my basics wardrobe so I don't have to go through this all the time. I also need to transition my stuff, like my summer stuff. I usually just pack away my summer stuff and put it under my bed because it's an ottoman, and then I'll bring the like seasonal stuff out for autumn, winter. Anyway, let's get dressed. Just watching Molly-Mae, her latest vlog. I love watching her vlogs. They're just so chill and just so like authentic. So me and a Molly-Mae vlog go hand in hand. Also working, but I'm so annoyed because I was about to pop on. Obviously, my face is done. You guys probably haven't seen me with a full face of makeup in weeks, but I was about to put my lip gloss on. I purchased a new Fenty gloss bomb literally on Tuesday. Today is Thursday, and I love this lip liner. I was ready to go put on this lip liner. Tell me where the gloss bomb is. And then it hit me, and I think it could be in the wash. Also, talking of this lip liner, this Fenty Beauty one that I've told you guys about before, I freaking love it, but I hate that you have to sharpen it. Even when you sharpen it, it feels really weird. So I feel like they need to improve on that because it's such a sick lip liner, such a sick tone. This is in, what is this? Traced Out. Amazing with the gloss bomb. I hate having to sharpen this. It's such a weird sharpen too. Like, anyway, just thought I'd like digress on that. So Fatma's having a barbecue, so me and Selin's gonna go there this afternoon. Another thing is, we're gonna walk and talk because I actually haven't had breakfast and I just realised the time. But another thing is that I'm ready to hibernate for autumn, winter. I don't know about you guys, but I've had an amazing summer so far, and there's a few weeks left, but I've been having a time of my life, both in London and outside of London. So I always feel like when I've had a good time, I feel content with moving on with season. So I'm ready for autumn / the start of winter because I feel like winter does longer out when it gets to like January, February. Although January is my birthday, it just gets long, doesn't it? Let's be completely real. So yeah, I'm so ready. I need to do like a little clean of the flat. Next week I'm going to take you guys to IKEA with me. There are some cabinets that I'm going to get for my living room. I finally chose what I want to do for my vanity in my bedroom. So I just feel like it's about to be cozy season. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you're a summer gal. Also, I'm a summer gal, but you guys know that I like having proper seasons, and I feel like we've had a very healthy summer this year, and it's been summer all the way from May, which is rare for us. So yeah, I'm content. And next up is autumn, which is like Halloween time, and oh my God, there's nothing I love more than just like sitting back in my flat. I love coming home to my flat. Some of my friends just say like, I've realised that I just love coming back to my flat and just chilling and living in my little bubble in my flat. You guys get to see more of that than anyone else. So yeah, can't wait for the candles to come out, the cinnamon buns, and oh my God, just cannot wait. Talking about the weather, I got so cold during last weekend when I was doing my little side quest at the race cart that before I went there on the following day, I went to M&S, got my little thermal cardigan jacket, zip up, and it's literally the best thing. I feel like I need to do an M&S shop. I've been sleeping on M&S in terms of clothing, but this was only £26 and I have been wearing it. I wanted to get something that I knew that I would still wear, not just a random item. So yeah, I thought it was quite cute and it's thermal. So yeah, shout out to M&S. I was refusing to go to the tracks without having something, because bearing in mind I had just like a vest top on like this, so I was not having it, especially when I have to be outside the entire day. I was like, no, we need to go to the shops. Also, I realized this morning it does have pockets. I was like doing my hair or my makeup and I realized that it had the little lining, and I was like, so you do have pockets, right? But yeah, just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm actually going to lock off this vlog so I can go straight into another one. We're going to roll over to the next vlog. And I'm back to doing, after this Sunday coming up, I'm back to doing my weekly vlog. So from Thursday, I don't know what day that is. Ooh, sorry, I genuinely don't know what day next Thursday is. But from Thursday onwards, you'll get my 2 weekly vlogs again. This Sunday, you won't get Sunday one. But I'm very persistent in getting back to my routine. So see you then. Thank you guys for always watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next vlog. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend and a lovely week going forward. Bye.